How do you serialize and deserialize data in Flask Server Logic? If you have ever wondered how to handle data in your Flask applications, you are in the right spot. Today, we will discuss the processes of serialization and deserialization in Flask Server Logic. These concepts are essential for managing data efficiently between your server and clients. Serialization is the process of converting Python objects, like dictionaries or custom data structures, into a format that can be easily transmitted or stored. The most common format for this is JavaScript object notation, often referred to as JSON. On the other hand, deserialization is the reverse process, where incoming data, usually in JSON format, is converted back into Python objects for use in your application. To deserialize data in Flask, you will typically use the request objects getJSON method. This method takes the JSON payload from an incoming hypertext transfer protocol request and converts it into a Python dictionary or list. For example, in a post route, you can access the JSON data sent by the client like this. First, you will need to import Flask and the necessary modules. Then, you can set up your application. In your route, you will use the getJSON method to retrieve the data. This makes it easy to work with the incoming data as a standard Python object. For serialization, Flask provides the jsonify function. This function converts Python objects into JSON format suitable for HTTP responses. This ensures that clients receive data in a format they can easily consume. For instance, you can create a route that returns user data as JSON. If you are dealing with more complex data types or custom objects, you might want to define custom serialization logic. You can create JSON encoder classes or use libraries like Marshmallow. Marshmallow allows you to define schemas that specify how to serialize and deserialize objects consistently. For example, you can create a schema for user data that includes fields like id, username, and email. You can then serialize a user object using the dump method and deserialize input data with the load method. This approach adds structure and validation to your data handling, which is particularly useful in application programming interfaces. When working with serialization and deserialization, it is important to ensure efficient data transfer and security. Flask's built-in JSON support is usually sufficient for typical applications, but you can customize encoding and decoding to handle special data types or improve performance. To summarize, to serialize and deserialize data in Flask Server Logic, use the requestGetJSON method to convert incoming JSON requests into Python objects. Use the jsonify function to convert Python objects into JSON responses. For more complex data models, consider using schema libraries like Marshmallow for structured serialization and deserialization with validation. Keeping data formats consistent and optimizing for performance and security is also essential for effective backend development.